Cincinnati's Bengals. That's the team we're gonna cheer.
We're in a city built on 7 hills, and the fans hoping to see 7 points on the board early. We're at Cincinnati's Paycor Stadium. Coming up, a highly anticipated contest. We're through the first quarter of the season. Hard to believe, I know. As we kick off in this Week 5 contest. Chase Brown now to return it. And he's brought down just inside the 25. So here come the Bengals. For their opening drive. And they'll be let out by their third-year signal caller.
And he's more than happy to get the win last week, but there's still something probably nagging at him. He only needed one more good completion to have one of those really rare 500-yard games in the NFL. I'm sure it'll be tough for him to match that performance this week, or maybe any week. But it has him coming in hot, confident, and believing in what he can do.
Running for the marker on second. Now that's not what the offense dialed up. They stick him for a loss. It's going to be third down.
Brings up third down.
Throwing now on 3rd and 2. Has him on the quick hitter. And his short gain gets them a new set of downs. All set to go now from the 35.
First and 10 at the 35-yard line.
On first down, they'll run. And he'll bowl his way ahead for a 4-yard pickup. Come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6.
4 yards on the pickup.
Looking in the air here. And back-to-back passes that should have been intercepted. 2 great chances to take it away. Both of them dropped, Brock, and now they stay out there for third down. Throw here, third down. Short pass brought in. This is going to be short. Quick stop by the defense. Bring up 4th down. So here we go. This is that aggressive mindset they've been talking about. They're going for it here. They're going for this. He finds him beyond the marker. And he's out of bounds. Looks like right at the midfield stripe. So a new set of downs. Here we go. 1st and 10. He's going to throw it again. Completed over the middle. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43. 2nd and 3 now.
A 7-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 40.
Makes the handoff. Now to throw. Throw left side. Caught by Higgins. And he's tackled with the first down yardage. Now the completion rate is strong, partner. The yards, you got to imagine, will start to come soon enough.
You never go broke taking a profit. And you know this one too, Kate. The crumbs always lead to...
And he pushes this down to the 22-yard line. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
That's another Bengals first down.
The numbers are pretty clear, Kate. You get explosive plays. Those explosive plays on drives lead to points. You can't ask for a better start offensively.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he's able to power this forward, but they stop him after 2 yards.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8 at the 20-yard line.
Throwing it on 2nd down. And set up the screen to Chase. And just gets back to the line of scrimmage.
How's your block shedding out there, boys? Because they need to get through some blocks to hang that screen up quickly. They were Johnny on the spot.
3rd and long. They're going to throw. It's caught. Chase has it. And he's going to have enough for the first down. Not by much. He got it. That's all that matters. Sets him up with a 1st and goal. Goal to go. They're passing. He's got a Cincinnati touchdown. The Bengals finish up an excellent opening series. T. Higgins, the touchdown. Quite the drive they put together to begin this game. What stood out to us, how quickly they were operating. They got a lot of plays in a small amount of time on the way to that touchdown.
What do you mean? We feel that tempo in the booth?
Yep, yep, certainly do.
Kept those guys guessing defensively and on their toes, not quite sure what was coming next. And it'll be that same strategy they employ, I'm going to guess so, until that defense proves it can stop them.
Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. Here comes Williams on the return. All right, and in the end, Brock, this is going to make it out to the 30. So the Lions take the field for their first drive. And we'll get a look at a man who's been around the block quite a few times now in the NFL.
Kate, he's had some time to work past their last game, and he needed every second of it. A 4-interception game isn't easy for anybody to move on from, even for the shortest of memories. He's got to get his head right this week. This team needs him to deliver.
First play of the drive, lost a yard. Need to get it back and some change here. Second down. Pass play now. Finds a seam down the middle. And he is hauled down right at that midfield stripe. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down.
First and 10 at the 50-yard line.
I'm not going to call this a must-score drive here in this first quarter, Brock, but when your opponents start the game with 6, it feels like you need some sort of answer.
You need a response, right? You need a response. You don't need all these home runs or big highlights. You just need to keep matriculating that ball down the field.
No luck on first down. Here's second and 10.
It's second down and 10.
Now he'll throw off the play fake. Nothing there left side. It ends up incomplete.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
Third and long for him here. It isn't holding up. They're into the drop in. And they come up big on third down there with the set.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go. Let that pass rush get home.
And this one never had a shot. It's well over the goal line and the end zone entirely. That'll be a touchback. Coach Zach Taylor getting his Bengals out there for their next drive. And they sure looked clean throwing that football the last drive, didn't they? That's something we've seen from them early in games throughout this season, Brock.
Sure has been part of their game plan. Get that pass.
Hit behind the line, and the ball is loose. And he falls on it, so they're going to keep possession and a chance to add to their lead. Second and 10, here's a pass. Finds him over the middle. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he could reach that 40.
A gain of 17 yards. That's good for a Bengals first down.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And the power play up the gun only results in 2 yards.
39-yard line. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up
Takes the second down snap. Taken in by Chase, left side. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
And the Bengals first down. First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Here's the lone back on the handoff. And they finally stop him, but not before he picked up 7 on that first down run.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly when he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
It's him on the in route. And he's going to be taken down a yard shy of the 25. And you keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another first and 10.
First down. First and 10 at the 26-yard line.
Trying to throw this from the gun. Brought in right side. And he'll get it down to the 24-yard line. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down.
Brings up second and 8.
He's going to throw it.
24-yard line.
He'll step up, and there he goes. And he will score. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals pull out in front further. 13-zip. It looked like it took the full defense a while to recognize that he was actually running with it. I think it limited their ability to stop what turned into a pretty impressive touchdown.
I think you're exactly right on this one, Kate. Not too many scrambles go this far for a touchdown. And you got to give some credit to the guys around him. None of those receivers, tight ends, well, they just sold it. They didn't look back at him, had they? I think the defense is able to react and stop that touchdown. Instead, that's 6 big points on the board.
Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. On the return, here comes Reed. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. So the Lions headed out for their second drive of the game. And they're certainly hoping for some better results here after that first drive ended in a punt. All right, Lions just about ready. 1st and 10. Now throw to start the drive. Catch made left side by Laporta. And he's going to get this up to the 26 before being taken down. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach the second down. Enough to Gibbs from the gun. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. And gained on second down. And Bengals with an extra DB out there now. 3rd down. They'll air it out on 3rd. It's on target to Williams. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him. That's 16 on the pickup. And the Lions have a 1st down.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
Finds the in route complete. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down. On 1st down, it's Gibbs. And he'll come up with a gain of 3 on the run up the middle.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
This is Gibbs on 2nd down. Escapes a defender. And he's going to have this one down to the 20. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs. Lions looking at their first red zone opportunity. They've got 1st and 10 right along the 20. And the receiver's going to take this one on the jet sweep. And they're going to be set up with a 1st and goal here from the 7. And time runs out before they get the snap off. That's the end of 1. The Bengals are out in front. We're back to Paycor Stadium right after this. We're all set to bring you the second quarter. Lions well within striking distance. 1st and goal. Here's Gibbs. So some defensive initiative in that goal to go, Brock. They take him down behind the line. 2nd and goal coming up. That goose egg up on the scoreboard, Brock, that is not going away anytime soon if they keep having plays like that. They
really need something. An injection of energy here. Nothing will take the spark out of the series quite like getting stuck for a loss.
Defense bringing in a 5th DB, 3rd and goal.
4 yards on the pickup. It's now
He's dropping back to throw. And it's incomplete on 3rd and goal. On 4th down, the Lions going to try to put 3 on the board here with Jake Bates. They're going to mark this as a 24-yarder. Bates' kick is up and good. And that'll get him back to 11.
What a season this guy has had. Yet to miss on a field goal this entire year. And I really hope I didn't just jinx him.
The Lions have it all set as they send this one downfield. Brooks now on the return. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. First call here coming from the shotgun. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Over the middle, taken in by Higgins. They're going to have this up at the 44-yard line as they haul him down. What a jolt to start that drive. They're up near the 45-yard line. back gets it on the draw. And he's only able to power this forward for about 3 yards.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 + 4 + 4 equals a first down.
Throwing on second. Gets him on the quick hitter. And he's brought down after a short gain. Here they go, getting set for 3rd and 4.
It's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 4.
They're going to try and throw it here. This connects with Higgins. And they bring him down, but not before he advances it all the way to the 20. Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
And the Bengals first down.
Working inside the red zone. It was there, but he couldn't hang on. That's incomplete. After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 20.
They are throwing it again. Completed over the middle. And he's going to be stopped at the 17-yard line.
To number 7. That's a gain of 3.
Throw here, 3rd down.
And 7.
Complete beyond the marker. And this drive is going to continue. He's taken down at the 2 on 3rd down. They've got themselves a 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 2-yard line.
They'll try and punch it in. Not able to make a push for that goal line. He's hit for a loss back at the 3. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of...
And down he goes. The Lions rush gets home. This is 3rd and goal. They're backed up to the 9.
A 6-yard loss on the play. It's 3rd and goal.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. And he is going to take this in. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals stretch their lead to a 3-score advantage. It's a Jamar Chase touchdown. 3 drives, 3 touchdowns. It has been wash, rinse, repeat for them offensively, Brock, as, well, we all wait for this defense to find a little backbone before this becomes a runaway.
Yeah, I'm a little torn up here in this booth because you're exactly right. Offensively, this is just machine, surgical. Defensively, you're running the risk of being embarrassed here pretty quickly.
That one right down the middle. And the Bengals push their lead to 18. Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. On the return, here comes Reed. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Lions take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Detroit offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. They start on the ground with Gibbs. And some excellent work to drive them all the way up past the 30-yard line. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from 1st down to 1st down in just one play. Get that big play potential on the ground. Jeez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
He lays out over the middle to bring that one in. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop it. Throwing from the gun here. Short pass brought in. And he has this one past the 50 and will start downhill into Bengals territory.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4 at the 49-yard line.
Throwing it on 2nd down. Throwing the out route complete. And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line. Bringing the offense up to the line. 1st and 10.
First down. A gain of 14. First down.
Throwing it again here. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35 with 2nd and 10. Taken in by Williams outright. He's stopped at the 31-yard line. 7th play of the drive. They've been moving it well. This is 3rd and 6. 3rd and long. They're going to throw. He loses the football. Now the Bengals have it. And they can't cobble a return together, but they do have the football. They've got it on their side of the field.
This is exactly what you want out of your defense. If they're not going to secure the ball on offense, they're going to give you a shot at it. Push that ball loose and get a body on it for the recovery.
Coach Zach Taylor getting his Bengals out there for their next drive. And eventually, Brock, one of their drives is going to fail to reach that end zone. But through 3 possessions so far, they have been perfect.
And in order for that to happen, somebody somewhere on this defense has got to rise to the occasion.
They'll run here on first down. This drive is going to start out with a gain of 5 before they bring him down.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Throw pass caught by his tight end. And he's out of bounds beyond the 35-yard line. They've got first down here from the 36.
First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Now he'll throw off the play fake. Finds him over the middle. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. And just a yard shy of midfield. First and 10.
Bengals first down.
Pass play coming here. Cut for big yards on the right side. Running in the red zone. He makes it in for the Cincinnati touchdown. The Bengals capitalize on the turnover and add to their lead. So sensational work by the skill man there, Brock. Anytime you can make your quarterback look that good, you know he appreciates it.
That's a quarterback's best friend, no question. And on the other side, gosh, defensively, you got to get that skill player down. Period. End of story. You can't give up that much yards after catch.
Going after up and good by McPherson. And the Bengals continue piling on to this lead. Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff.
The kickoff for Cincinnati.
Here comes Williams on the return. He dodged the tackle. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
At their own 27-yard line.
All right, Lions just about ready. First and 10. They'll work against the blitz. Finds Laporta. And he's short of the first after a mild gain. After a good pickup, they've got second and 4.
A 6-yard pickup brings up second and 4.
Trying to throw this from the gun. That's caught. Here comes Jahmyr Gibbs. And he's going to be brought down in enemy territory now at the 46.
That's good for a Lions first down.
First down, play action. Hits him on the out route. He's got it in the red zone. And he's going to take this in. Touchdown, Detroit. The Lions fighting back and shaving 6 off that lead. It's a Sam Laporta touchdown. Now it's Jake Bates for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Lions make it an 18-point game. The Lions have it all set as they send this one downfield. Brooks now on the return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. The Bengals ready for their next series. Let out on offense by their quarterback. And at the pace he's begun the game throwing the football, Brock, he is in line for a special type of performance if they need to keep throwing it until the end. To throw here on first down. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Incomplete. Brings up second and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Another throw here on second down. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Incomplete. Brings up third down and 10.
Third and long for him here. And even on third down, he sees no choice other than to get rid of it. Not the play they wanted. It's going to be fourth down.
Sets up fourth down.
The Bengals send out the punting unit. It'll be Ryan Rico doing the honors. Little to nothing on that return as the coverage team gets to him. So that's going to be our 2-minute warning. 1:58 to go in the half. Sit tight. More from Paycor Stadium on the other side. Going now on first down. Taking a deep shot here. That's complete inside the 35. And this gets close to the red zone. He is inside the 25.
48 yards.
Off the gut they go with Gibbs. And he's taken down as they very quickly get into first and goal.
That's a gain of 14 yards. That's another Detroit Lions.
From the red zone on first. Screen here for Gibbs. And he's tackled for no gain. Setting up second and goal.
No gain on the play. Leads to second and goal. At the 10-yard line.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. And he brings it in for the Detroit touchdown. The Lions chop some of the lead off before the half. It's plays like this that make him so well regarded across this league, Brock.
Yeah, such just a difference-making receiver, Kate.
Yep.
You expect him to be the target down here. You did, I did, the defenders did. But what makes him a star is even when people know his number's being called, he still finds a way to deliver.
Bates tacks on the extra point. And the Lions make it an 11-point ball game.
Lions 17.
The Lions have it all set as they send this one downfield. Brooks now on the return. Shoots away from one. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. The Bengals and Jamar Chase about to take over on offense once again. And unless the coverage adjusts to slow him down, Brock, he's going to be busy and a productive target for them throughout the rest of this contest. Pass play on first and 10. Hits him on the in route. And he's taken down just a couple of yards shy of the 40.
First down. First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Back to pass on first and 10. Has him on the quick hitter. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. Well, just a yard shy of midfield. First and 10. Setting up to throw. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he's going to be drugged down, looks like at that 37-yard line.
That's another.
To the line and set. Here we go, first down. He's going to throw it again. Finds the in route, complete. And he's able to drive this to the 29 before the stop.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up second.
They are throwing it again. Going for his back, but it's incomplete. It's going to bring up third down.
Intended for number 10. Incomplete. Brings up third down.
Here he is on third and short. It's caught. Chase has it. And they have this well into the red zone now at the 15. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
First down. First and 10 at the 15-yard line.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
And the Lions are there to bring him down. And that sack draws him in the wrong direction, partner, ahead of their second down.
Brings up second and 15 at the 21-yard line.
Looking to throw here. Connecting on the slant. And they get this down to the 10-yard line before going down. Evan McPherson on for the Bengals field goal. A pretty automatic look for him from the left. McPherson's kick is good. And just before halftime, Brock, they're able to add 3 to their advantage. So a 2-score game here at the break. Some work to be done as we get ready for the EA Sports Halftime Report with Scott
Our
Hansen.
spin around
Scott?
the NFL starts now.
We'll catch up with the rest of the league later. Let's go right through halftime and on to the start of the third quarter. Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. Here comes Williams on the return. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
At their own 29-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Now they're going to throw out of the gun. Finds him on the crossing route. Now he's past the 25. And he's going to take this in. Touchdown, Detroit. The Lions cut into the lead coming out of halftime. That is as efficient as an offense can be. One play, 70 yards, and 6 points, Brock. They can save the rest of the plays they had prepared for their next series.
Rest of the plays? Why even call a different one? I mean, that one hit the sweet spot on the barrel and got out of the yard in a hurry. Perfect call to catch him sleeping to start that drive.
Point after up and good from Bates. And the Lions chop the lead in half. It's down to 7. And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Brooks now on the return. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. The Cincinnati offense headed out now. They certainly had no issue scoring, but their opponents have been right there with them, so they could really use some more points on this drive. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. They're going to throw here to begin the drive. Short pass brought in. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it stopped.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
Throwing now off the play action. Finds him over the middle. And they're going to have this up at the 44-yard line as they haul him down. Offense is set. 1st and 10.
First down.
Back gets the handoff. And they love to see him fighting forward, but he only gets him 3. 4 yards on that 1st down run. Here's 2nd and 6.
2nd and 6.
Back to throw. That one's complete right side. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. 1st and 10 now from the 46. Back to throw. He's got it to him yet again. That is cut. And he's able to reach the 40 on that play.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4. At the Lions.
Off the play fake, he'll throw. He's still going at the 30. And he runs this to the 25 before being brought down. He'll come up on 1st and 10.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Blown back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And they try to power it forward, but only a couple of yards there.
That's the kind of run play that feels like tug-of-war at field day. And you're just not moving the other side. Just a short run. Neither side feels particularly good about it, and we'll move to the next.
Completed over the middle. And they bring him down at the 18-yard line. Coming to the line for their 9th play of the drive. This is 3rd and 3.
It's a gain of 4.
Looking now from the gun. Cut out left. And he is well clear of that marker. That effort's going to set them up with a 1st and goal.
First down. 1st and goal at the 5-yard line.
Handoff now out of the gun. And that right there is the start of what could be a goal line stand. They hit him for a loss on 1st and goal.
Behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of 2.
Back on 2nd and goal. That one connects. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals take a 13-point lead. T. Higgins, the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. I should know this by now, Brock. I don't know if you're a Broadway guy, but there's a lot of names that belong on the playbill for this lead we've got here. But his name belongs on the marquee as he brings in his 2nd touchdown grab.
Yeah, a bunch of contributors all throughout this roster. No, not a Broadway guy. And with 2 scores now, it's what, a 2-score game? Easy to see he's been one of the key actors throughout.
Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. On the return, here comes Reed. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down.
Return. The Lions take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Offense showing trips out right as they get set for this 1st and 10. They'll throw to begin this drive. Caught, nice gain left side. And he's finally down to put a stop to this one, but a notable chunk of yardage broken off with that gain.
1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
And they're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs. All right, they look set now. Here we go, 1st and 10. Again, it's Gibbs. And his effort results in maybe 2 yards, but nothing more.
That's a pretty good stop on 1st down. This defense now gets a chance to dictate. And that's what all the great defenses want to do, Kate. They want to dictate it on their terms and not just be reacting to what the offense is always doing.
Pressure coming, and they take him down. He goes into the nickel set, 3rd down. Here he goes, 3rd and long. Taken in by Williams outright. And they get this all the way down to the 16-yard line. All set now, 1st and 10.
16 yards. That's another Detroit Lions.
From the red zone on 1st. There's another one to Williams. And he'll get this inside the 10 to the 9.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd.
Straight ahead with Gibbs. And he will get this to the end zone for a Detroit touchdown. The Lions shrinking the lead some in the 3rd. It's a Jahmyr Gibbs touchdown. They kept it on the ground as opposed to airing it out, and that time, well, Brock, the ground game paid off.
Well, these great rushing attacks down here that can score rushing touchdowns, it takes the whole party getting involved. Yeah, the burst of the running back was tremendous. How about the launch of his blockers right off the line of scrimmage? That's a touchdown the entire way, and it took the entire group offensively.
Brown with a return here. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Cincinnati into formation. It's 1st and 10. Airing it out to start this drive. To the left side, caught by Higgins. And he'll take it up to the 30 before being brought down. Offense is set. This is 2nd and 2.
Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 30-yard line.
Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
He's going to throw this one. He's got it over the middle. And it doesn't get much, up to maybe their own 40. Kirby Joseph up for the stop.
It's now 2nd and 6 at the 48.
They'll run now on 2nd down. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means 3rd down coming up. The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gives them more blockers up front, but it also clues the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you could put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, I don't know, 9. All the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together to create a lane, it doesn't matter.
He'll air it out on 3rd. He goes back to him yet again. Complete. That short field pass, Brock, is held to the short field. It's going to be 4th and short.
Here we go. Here's one of those game situations that just puts a smile on my face because I can think from Pop Warner to the NFL. Everybody on the field thinking the same thing. Can we go for it? Can we get one more shot as you end up just short on that 3rd down?
The Lions headed back out on offense. Their quarterback returning to the field now. And like we've seen from him before, Brock, he got a good game going early through the air and kept the pressure up from then on. He's still taking it to him now as we work through this second half. Drive begins with Gibbs. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
Brought down right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And it'll be third down coming up after this defense's third sack of the game.
As much as we talk about offenses wanting to stay ahead of the chains, they want to stay on script. Well, the defense, they want to rip that script up. And a sack like that, creating third and extra longs, it's exactly how you get it done.
Middle of the field, taken in by Laporta. And he's going to get this one at the 36-yard line. Well, 3rd and 15, you don't see many of those picked up, partner, but they found a way.
That's good. For the Lions, first down.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On third down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity, and man, did he make an impact play.
Completed to his running back. And this is going to go as a gain of about 3 before he's met and escorted out.
Out of bounds at the 39-yard line. A 3-yard
Now he'll throw off the play fake. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And they come through the sack to bring around third down.
All right, to the point of the game, Kate. Now, we got to get the ball out of our hands. He is just taking a beating all game long. And on this drive, yet again, find a way to protect, find a way to run, and get the ball out of his hands.
Third and long for him here. Yet another grab for Williams. And that will not be enough for a first down. The Lions ready for the punt. And he wants to hit his second effort just as well as he hit his first. It's fielded at the 14. And something on the return, but not much as it still ends inside the 20. The Bengals and Jamar Chase about to take over on offense once again. And he has kept his pace up in the second half. His quarterback more than happy to keep throwing it his way, considering what he's been able to do with his looks all game. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. 5 still to go here. This is second down.
brings up second and 5.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. First and 10 from the 32.
First down. First and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Throwing now out of the shotgun. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. It arrived as the ball did to break things up. And we'll see what they do here on second down. Back to throw. Gets it to him on the screen. And they'll take him down after he advances this up to about the 43. Coming to the line, this is first and 10. And down to the back. And without much room to work, he has a minimal gain on the final play of the third quarter. So we hit the end of the third quarter. The Bengals with it. They've got the lead, but this game is close. Need a better result than that last run. It's second and 8. They'll look to throw. They did it! He made the interception! And the Lions have some new life in the fourth.
Not just a bad decision, frankly. And really, as a quarterback in this moment of the game, you got to know it's not a time to take a risk. Cannot be throwing out life preservers and giving that other team, your opponent, a chance like he just did.
The Lions get ready to return to the field. And as they get set, partner, gotta imagine they're bringing some urgency with them to the field this drive, too.
Yeah, I think you and I both know in calling these NFL games, that sense of urgency can be replaced by full-blown panic in a heartbeat. So find a way to possess the ball and, more importantly, score some points.
At the 45-yard line.
Gets made left side by Laporta. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line. Offense getting set. Here's 1st and 10.
And the Lions first down.
Here's a throw. Finds him over the middle. And he works this to the 38 before going down. 2nd and 6 coming up here.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
Here's a give to Gibbs. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
Gain of 6. That's good for the Lions. First down. 1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Another one for Gibbs. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 32-yard line.
They're throwing it. Escapes the pocket. He's going to keep it this time. A gain of 15 there. And that is good for Detroit first down.
Detroit Lions first down. 1st and 10 at the 17-yard line.
Handoff to Gibbs from the gun. He hits the lane perfectly for an 8-yard pickup. It's 2nd down.
He was brought down at the 8-yard line. A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1.
This time it's a passing play. And he brings it in for the Detroit touchdown. The Lions now trail by just a point in the 4th. So they punch it in for 6, Brock, and now a conversion away from tying this game back up.
This one just has the feel, doesn't it? The makings of a one-score game in the 4th quarter that could go either way.
So a chance to tie it up again here in the 4th. The kick is good, so this game now hinging on every possession as we're tied up in the 4th. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Brooks now on the return. A decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. Cincinnati just about set for its next offensive possession. They're headed out there after just watching their lead disappear, but going off of that, an opportunity does exist now for an immediate answer.
And I'm going to say the quiet thing out loud here, Kate. There is a part of this offensive group that just loves this opportunity. They get the chance right now to answer, and not just that, but possibly come up with a game-winning drive.
Throwing from the gun. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in.
11 yards on the pickup. It's now 3rd and 3.
3rd down from the gun. The left side, and Gesicki has it. And defenders arriving in support to finish him off at the line.
Feet and eyes, Kate. Feet and eyes. They so often tell the story of every position on the field. When that quarterback's feet and eyes move to his secondary read, and so often it's a tight end, well, it's incumbent on that defense to fly to the ball. You want to make that tackle, force the 4th down? It took a great defensive effort to do it.
And a nice return out of him. They have it a little further up past their own 30. The Lions are being led back out there on offense by their quarterback. And he'll be happy to keep letting it fly as much as he has all game. Look at these numbers. They show just how effective he's been in captaining this offense. First down, play action. That one's complete, right side. And they're going to get to him after a gain of close to 5 as they send him out. Offensive line, this is 2nd and 4.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
Gibbs now from the gun. And this will only complicate matters for 3rd down, partner. They're sent backwards.
What was supposed to move the chains, or at least make 3rd down easier to handle instead? Well, did the exact opposite here, Kate. Now makes this 3rd down a whole lot trickier to figure out.
A less than ideal 3rd and 8 here. To the air on 3rd and long. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. So that brings up 4th and long. Punting unit out now. Jack Fox will kick it away. Fair catch hauled in at the 18-yard line. Here come the Bengals to take over once again. They were only on the field for 3 plays their prior series, Brock. Let's see what changes they make to take over here. Bengals getting set, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10. Here's the lone back on the handoff. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play. Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
2nd and 10. At the 19.
I'll throw it. Short pass brought in. He's going to be stopped right around the 37. Get him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a 1st down.
And the Bengals 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
New set of downs from 37. A throw here on 1st. Throw left side, complete. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. It's 16 yards on that play. And a fresh set of downs for Cincinnati.
Out
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. He's going to have about 2. It's 2nd down now.
The tackle made at the 44-yard line. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Now looking to throw. Completed over the middle. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop.
It's a gain of 2. Brings up 3rd and 5.
Back to throw it. Looking underneath, and the back brings it in. And he's able to get this down to the 36.
That's another.
So a new set of downs. Here we go. 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Here's a design run. And nothing was going to help him escape that. And he gets hit for a loss. 2nd down coming up.
QB runs can be some of the most difficult plays for these defenses. But not for the defense right there. Did their homework, and they get an A+ for how they defended that play.
On target to his man Higgins. And he's able to get this down to the 36. Lions in the nickel. This is 3rd down.
And 11.
He's back to throw. Out in left side. And he's able to get this to the 32 before going down. So timeout comes in. It looks like the defense using its first stops this game as we get close to our 2-minute warning. Big moment coming up for Evan McPherson on this attempt. He was money on his first field goal, Brock. His second coming a little inside of 50 yards. Kicked well, and this is good! And late in the 4th, they have grabbed the lead.
That field goal gives them the lead for the moment, Kate, but you don't feel comfortable when you look up at that scoreboard. This one isn't over, and that lead certainly isn't safe.
Here comes Williams on the return. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. The Lions and Jahmyr Gibbs back out on offense. And those legs must be tired, but he ain't stopping, Brock. Not with the type of game that he's been having for himself on the ground. The Detroit offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. Off the play fake, he'll throw. Connects on the crosser. It almost as he caught it. He does well to hold on to it. Gets him to the 37. We've reached the 2-minute warning from Cincy. Lions trail by a field goal.
At the 37-yard line.
We've set it downs from 37. To the air now on 1st and 10. Taken in by Williams outright. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard.
He'll look to throw it.
At the 46-yard line.
And that short gain is enough for a new set of downs. Ball just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10. Back to throw. Checks it down to Gibbs. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
Setting up to pass.
At the Bengals' 46-yard line.
It is Cup left side. Pushes to the 38 before going down.
It's another Detroit Lions first down. An 8-yard
Here he is to
pickup.
throw.
First down, Detroit.
Big strike here to Williams. And he gets down to the 24 before he stopped.
It's a gain of 14 yards. That's another Detroit Lions first down.
Still sticking with the passing game. That could be it, folks. It's intercepted. And the Bengals make the play that should win them this game. He was trying to fit it into a window in the zone coverage, but by the time he let it go, boy, Brock, that lane had closed, and someone was there to make a play on it.
Now, what you're trying to do in zone coverage defensively is make that quarterback see a window that isn't actually there. And as soon as he takes the bait and sends it over the middle, well, you got 1, 2, 3 defenders all there in range to go pick it off.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Here's the handoff. And he has it into the red zone as he reaches that 20-yard line. Detroit calls timeout. It's second. And they'll have just one left to burn now.
First and 10 at the 20.
Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on first down. Line up the design keeper. So in the jungle, the Bengals take the win. And the sting of losing such a close one the week before, apparently still at the forefront of their minds. They got out there and rebounded nicely with a win this week. Well, that'll do it for us, for Brock Heward and our entire hard-working crew. I'm Kate Scott. This has been the NFL on EA Sports. The Bengals emerge as winners as we say so long from Cincinnati.